Out with the old, in with the new. What's going on, everybody? Keena Renee here. Welcome back to my channel. As you probably saw from the intro, I am going to be talking about something that's very near and dear to your girl. This bad boy right here, the MacBook Pro 16-inch, because your girl did not skimp with the chips and I got the real deal. This is not an unboxing. This box is actually empty because there was no way that I would be able to wait and do this unboxing, and there's just no way that I was going to be able to wait. So this video is going to be all about my first impressions of my MacBook Pro. Just to kind of get all the tech specs out the way, the one that I got, it's the MacBook Pro, the 16-inch that has 16 gigabytes of memory and 1 terabyte of storage. That one starts off, I guess that's the upper base model, which starts off at $2,799. I didn't get any of the upgrades because I didn't think that it was really necessary for me. I thought that 1 terabyte was more than enough as far as storage goes, and everything else, I don't really know what it does. I'm not a tech person. So if you're expecting this video to be a full tech review type of thing, honey boo boo child, I'm here to tell you this is not. But it is my first impression, so let's go ahead and get into the video. See the MacBook. Feel the MacBook. Love the MacBook. All right, you guys, here's my new baby. MacBook Pro 2016. I got this in space gray. I love the space gray. Right now, I just have a clear cover on it. But trust and believe, I will be doing a full accessory haul for my MacBook. Next Friday, the video's dropping once I get all of my accessories in. And it's a whole bunch of them, so I'm gonna need y'all to tune in and see how I pimp this baby out. First impressions, just off the top, just the actual feel, the sleekness of it. It's actually also not that heavy. Coming from a 13-inch MacBook Pro that I had that was actually stolen out of my car 2 years ago.
I still think about that to this day. Like, how could you just... Help me, God.
Coming from the 13-inch, I was kind of worried that the 16-inch would be a little bit too bulky, too heavy, and I wanted something that was lightweight that I can kind of carry around with me, since I do work out of coffee shops and I work from home or whatever the case may be. But I am pleased to report that it's actually not that heavy. Like, it's heavier than the 13 for sure, but it's not too heavy to the point where you can't carry it around. This is going to be my main device, so I'm gonna want to take it places to work. I was initially going to get the 13-inch, but I was like, let me just go ahead and get the big boy, and it feels good. Next thing I want to talk about is this Touch ID on this MacBook. Flaming. So the wonderful thing about this MacBook is it has Touch ID, and what I mean is, so when you open up your MacBook, as you see right here, that's my desktop saver. Instead of having to put in a password, y'all, you can just touch this little button right here. And boom, poppy bam, you are in your MacBook. I love that. Like, I love that. One, I hate dealing with passwords. Like, I absolutely hate it. I hate dealing with it. I hate dealing with it. I hate dealing with it. So to be able just to do, and I'm in, and that's it. Killing the game. Touch ID, and it also has the touch bar. If you see that touch bar right there, that is exactly as the name says. It's a touch bar. As you can imagine, I watched a ton of unboxings and reviews on this device before I actually bought it with my own coin. Thank you very much. And one of the things that a lot of people focus on was this touch bar, and the reviews were mixed. I would say for me, I like it. I think it adds something aesthetically pleasing to the device, and it also adds just a hint of convenience. As a content creator, you want to have a machine that allows you to work in a more fluid manner, and that's what this does. I love the fact when you're doing and you have different windows open, you can just use the touch bar because it displays the different windows on the actual touch bar, and you just touch it and it opens up each window. Like, it's the little things that matter, like the little things. And obviously customization. This is my screensaver for my MacBook. I've gotten a lot of compliments about this because I try to be as organized of a human as I possibly can. So what I have on my desktop saver, this was actually designed and created by me, y'all. I have a spot for my folders, so I have my folders on one side, and then the other side is where I place my notes so that I can see it as soon as I open up my MacBook. And you know, that's just another area where Apple wins, is the customization of it all. When I say MacBooks are made for content creators, that's just what it is. Point, period, duh, with a T. Like, it's just, obviously I'm invested in the Apple ecosystem. Clearly I'm a stan. I can't help it. Let's also talk about this keyboard, guys. You obviously, if you're watching this video, you are invested in the ecosystem that is Apple, like I am. In a couple of years, they had this horrible butterfly keyboard. I'm so glad I didn't experience that. Almost every video that I've seen and tech review I've seen on the previous MacBook Pro models that had the butterfly keyboard, they were just trashing it. I'm so glad I didn't have to experience that. This keyboard feels really, really good. It is coming from, so I had the 2011 MacBook Pro, and I do remember that the keys were a little bit clinky, so to say. And I think it's because the distance that, you know, from when you're pressing down the keys has gotten shorter. It just makes this keyboard really lit, like really sleek. Look at this. Just look at it. Just take it in. Like, seriously, take it in. Take it in. All right, you guys, that is my first impressions on my MacBook Pro 16. Like I said, next week I will be dropping a huge accessories haul for my MacBook. So be sure to tune into that video. Subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. All that good stuff. Y'all know what to do. Don't play no games. I hope everybody is safe and corona free. Thank you so much for watching this video, and bye.